We asked two sustainability officers to predict what the challenges will be in the future.
Well, the ability to succeed as a CSO is almost completely reliant on the ability to integrate into the corporate strategy. Particularly now in a world that is so disruptive, the alignment of the sustainability strategy to the corporate strategy is critically important because of so many disruptions and the pace changes that we have to be aligned with key leaders as to what our choices are and how we will adapt to the disruptions.
One of the biggest challenges and issues for 2023 is going to be the regulatory environment, without a doubt. I think the regulatory environment is adding more rigor and more structure to our roles. It's making us build stronger systems that we can back up, not just do the work, but actually prove that we're doing the work. And I also think it's going to force us to work a lot closer with our legal and compliance colleagues as well.
I think one of my biggest challenges in 2023 is going to be really achieving integration of our sustainability strategy with our business strategies. And what we're driving for here is sustainable outcomes. We really can't get that with a sustainability strategy that lives outside of how we operate every day. So the work that I'm doing with my team and others across our business is to really look at what are the impacts and dependencies of all of our businesses? How do we ensure that we're thinking about risks and opportunities within those business strategies that help us both deliver on our Vision 2030 goals, as well as anticipate any potential roadblocks to getting there?
So the challenge of bringing that I face in my role is to bring the corporate strategy aligned with the sustainability strategy. And where two strategies are driven in parallel, it doesn't really bring the story and the connectivity together. But in our example, we build buildings all over the world. So building those buildings sustainability, where the intersection of real estate and sustainability married together, is what drives the value. And it's also what drives the internal buy-in of why we're doing what we're doing. And you couple that with the value creation when you bring the core strategy along with sustainability, then people, customers, employees, all stakeholders align to the vision.
A growing challenge in my role has been pressure and interest from our investor community, being a publicly traded company. And I see more and more investors wanting to have one-on-one meetings to hear about what we're doing, what we're willing to commit to, and to learn more about what really is most important to our business. So some of the investors I find are really well educated, really understand our business, and really frankly know where we should be working. But others may be from proxy firms and things that are representing investors, and there I find myself helping educate them on why we're working on the things we're working on, why we're not working on other things, and what the challenges are for us making an impact. And I think this will continue to grow in the coming years as some investors have their own commitments to net zero and are setting more and more criteria for their own portfolios.
In the past year, since we've had proposals in the US from the SEC, we have the CSRD and other countries, and as a global organization, the regulatory environment is really causing a little bit of stress on the voluntary environment. For years, we've had a little bit of leeway in how we could disclose information. We also had a small group of practitioners who understood what it was that we needed to do. And we were fine with that. But now that there's this new scrutiny in the regulatory environment, trying to get the controllers, our finance teams, the audit teams up to speed, it comes with an increased set of challenges.